Is it time to buy or sell Palantir stock? In this video, we will explore Palantir in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 21st of April, 2025, and we are here now to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any important updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies around the world today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 15th of April, 2025, our system has designated Palantir as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.49. Now, let us examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has not met our expectations, reflecting a decline of 7.72%. This results in an average loss of 1.93% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. The stock is currently positioned within a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating a possibility of further decline. The existing 3-month trend suggests a potential decrease of approximately 6.36% in the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 25.04% to positive 22.65%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis projects a change of 178.91%. Our calculations indicate that the stock's performance could vary from 138.42% to 330.47% over the next year. In terms of future pricing, this would translate to a range between $216.49 and $390.87. Our latest daily update for Palantir includes the headline, Palantir stock downgraded from buy candidate to hold accumulate after Monday trading session. The Palantir stock price declined by 3.18% on the last trading day, which was Monday, the 21st of April, 2025, dropping from $93.78 to $90.80. During that day, the stock experienced a fluctuation of 8.02%, with a low of $89.31 and a high of $96.48. Over this period, the stock has seen ups and downs, but there has been a gain of 22.69% over the last 2 weeks. Interestingly, the trading volume decreased on the last day, which is typically a positive indicator, as volume should align with stock price movements. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 86,000 shares, with a total of 83 million shares exchanged, amounting to approximately $7.57 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $125.41, while the lowest was $20.36. Currently, the price stands 27.60%, or $34.61, below the 52-week high of $125.41, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Palantir Technologies Incorporated experienced a decline in its shares by 2.69% today as market volatility continues. However, amid this downturn, Palantir has secured a substantial contract worth $30 million with the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement. This move highlights its strong position within federal contracts and may enhance investor confidence, helping to stabilize revenues in the near term. Analysts are pointing out Palantir as a stock to monitor, especially with promising earnings growth expected for the first quarter of 2025. The company is anticipated to report robust financial results, driven by new contracts across the banking, defense, and industrial sectors, which further strengthens its capital-light operating structure. This strategic growth approach could lead to improved profit margins as revenue increases, providing a solid foundation for potential long-term valuation growth. Furthermore, there is speculation regarding a significant stock movement following May 5th, suggesting upcoming market shifts that could alter trading dynamics. While some analysts predict a modest price decline over the next year, the existing federal contracts and growth prospects from its Warp Speed platform may mitigate negative sentiment. In summary, although today's market reaction reflects some apprehension, Palantir's contract wins and anticipated earnings growth position the company favorably for both short-term stability and long-term potential, creating a complex outlook for investors. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 4th of April, 2025, it was reported that Loop Capital Markets assigned PLTR a buy grade alongside a hold action. On Wednesday, the 5th of March, 2025, it was noted that William Blair assigned PLTR a market perform grade with an upgrade action. On Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025, it was reported that Bank of America Securities gave PLTR a buy grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 4th of February, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned PLTR a neutral grade with a hold action. On Tuesday, the 4th of February, 2025, it was also reported that RBC Capital assigned PLTR a underperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have given Palantir stock a general sell rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have assigned the stock a buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Palantir. The Palantir stock currently shows a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. Since the short-term average is above the long-term average, this results in a general buy signal for the stock, indicating a positive forecast. Should the stock continue to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $92.21. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $86.61. A breakthrough of the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will prompt a sell signal. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Friday, April 4, 2025, and the stock has since risen by 22.69%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. However, some negative signals have also been issued, which may impact short-term developments. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. On the last trading day, volume decreased alongside the price, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, sell signal. Pivots. Buy signal from 11 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 20 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal from 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 5 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 9 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages shows a buy signal from 209 days ago. For more signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Palantir. Palantir finds support from accumulated volume at $90.68, which may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is expected when this support level is tested. This stock tends to experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating a high level of volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is classified as high risk. Over the previous day, the stock fluctuated by $7.16 between its high and low, marking an increase of 8.02%. For the past week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 6.49%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Palantir, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This extremely high PE ratio suggests that the stock could be overvalued. However, it's not uncommon for technology companies or those with significant market potential to have such high ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is expected on the 5th of May, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at 13 cents. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Palantir. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Palantir is at $92.01. If you don't own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Palantir encounters its first support level at $90.68. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Palantir from multiple analyst sources is to sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 3rd of April, 2025, Lauren Elena Friedman executed an insider sale of 800 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of April, 2025, Moore Alexander D. conducted an insider sale of 3,600 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of April, 2025, Moore Alexander D. also conducted an insider sale of 9,588 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of April, 2025, Moore Alexander D. again conducted an insider sale of 6,612 shares of Class A common stock. On the 1st of April, 2025, Moore Alexander D. further conducted an insider sale of 200 shares of Class A common stock. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 41.546. Overall, insiders purchased 4,306,173 shares and sold 10,661,247 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $87.26, reflecting a decrease of 3.9%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which introduces a considerable level of risk. There is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom observed 10 days ago. Is Palantir stock a good buy? Palantir presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient to recommend a purchase at this time. Currently, it is more appropriate to view it as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should either hold their positions or accumulate more shares while monitoring future developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have revised our analysis conclusion for this stock from a buy to a hold or accumulate rating since our last assessment. After reviewing the volatility and price movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 22nd of April, we anticipate that Palantir will open higher by $1.40, starting the trading session at $92.20. We want to remind you that trading carries a significant risk of losing money. It is important to consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions to buy or sell securities. Your investment choices should not rely solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.